EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers do.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry now for Tyler Urban. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The Packers will set up for the
They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 26. He'll set up to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And a first down, Chiefs.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And down to the 19-yard line. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. Fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
8-8.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, living Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
We got to step it up. Plant 6. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Man, I got you.
Rodgers now on first down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Get off the field.
Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 15-8.
Makes the score Packers 15. Chiefs.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Intercepted.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Let's go, defense.
Rodgers now to throw. And he's got it. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Will set up for the 2-point.
From the gun, it's Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
That's a 14-yard line.
And he will get this into the end zone. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Brady now on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play one and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. Here we go on fourth down now with Brady. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike, 45. Rip left, rip left. 45 is the Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Check 3, check 3. Yeah.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, 34 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even checking down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Third down.
To throw, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. do go for it. It's Brady. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Raven. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. First and 10 at the 19. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
To throw is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 59 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Ravens 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
That's money in the bank, baby.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Pull it together. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Man open, it's Goodwin. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Marquise Goodwin, 56 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Jake Elliott.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be at practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott taking off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of
First down
14.
yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Third down, Bridgewater. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
And the Panther first down.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Robbie Anderson.
That's at least a couple of times that they've tried to stretch the field here in this first quarter. They haven't been successful yet, but obviously they're going to keep trying, and maybe they'll find some seams underneath as this game progresses.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. A pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They get this out left. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Eagles 14. Panthers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 70 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offense coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Second down, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Slant. Check 26, check 26. Shift, watch the shift. Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Street, 18, Pioneer. Check Mike 21, Mike 21.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 29 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Is good.
And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 14. Joey Slay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy for the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
from the 30 on second down. Bridgewater, open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Jackson, incomplete. He was covered by...
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's McCaffrey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The ball carrier.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Throwing is Bridgewater. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And this one is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
At their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Hurts sets up to throw it. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 35.
Nothing less, baby.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Hurts to throw, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5, and nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the money.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Joey slide out to kick off after the touchdown. From the 6.
It's over. It's over. Let's dominate.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hakeem Butler, 50 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 27-all. We're hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Christian McCaffrey.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The tackle made by Brandon Graham. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Now Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. But 1st down, Hurts eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. Darius Taylor there in to make the tackle.
Sanders, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flushed out right. He's going to take... Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Boston Scott, his first carry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Once again with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have moved out in front. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like the little bit of courage in play calling, too, because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there from McCaffrey. 69 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. A quick throw by Bridgewater, that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
It is good.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On first down, Scott. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a carry for Sanders. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Sanders, the ball carrier, tackled at the 25-yard line.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Go. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full speed.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
37. Panthers starting
Drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kicker.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
Bradley Pinion has it teed up, and here we go with two of the most exciting offenses around as the Bucs visit Baltimore. Set to return it, here's Moore. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 79 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Buccaneers nothing. Justin Tucker
now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Down on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Brady, this into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Shotgun now for Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Brady. over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own.
Brady and the Bucks now with a first and 10 at the 33-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans, 36 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The game at 7.
Extra point put through by Succum. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. More now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw again is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there, and in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Godwin. It got his man complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 71 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 14. Bradley Pinion.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
10 at their own 30.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings
the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From midfield, here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Buccaneers 21, Ravens 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 41. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Brady. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
The rush more than did its job. It chased him out of the pocket. He was trying to find someone open downfield, but he was hit as he threw it, and it fell incomplete.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football. And that really hurts you as an offense. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And that is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, middle.
Jackson will throw again. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
And on the tackle. Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson on the keeper. Vita Vea on the stop. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
On play action, now Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
He's got Evans. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Ronald.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Tampa Bay.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought
a tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. They'll go again to Jones. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline? He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jones. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now a first down carry by Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's get it.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And his kick is good. A little bit of redemption after he missed 2 field goals earlier. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. More now on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Jackson's pass.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
First down.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
This is Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right
out on the edge. You love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, Ryan Succop now for the Buccaneer field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? It helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Marquise Brown, 56 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Again, Jackson. That's caught at the 2. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. So when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
36. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady flushed out right. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
The 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now a pass hauled in downfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll run it with Jones. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20,
Lord have mercy.
10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Bucs on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Brandon, so many defenders are former offensive players in a past life. You know how much fun they have when they pick off a pass and get a chance to relive their offensive days. Take it from defense to offense. They love waltzing into the end zone.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. 11 yards there, first down. The give is to Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
He's brought down.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and...
On second down, it's Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Buccaneers, first down.
They'll run on first down. Jones, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 20.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Brady now to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 29 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10.
Makes the score, Ravens 20. Buccaneers.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Play action. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
There's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
6-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
No, 66.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. The intended target was Chris Godwin. But now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
To throw, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz.
Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
On the carry.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Made at the 12-yard line. 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost him.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that guy's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
And we'll see what his offense can do.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
And now Bruce Arians, with the play clock running low, is going to signal for a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
We got trips over here. Trips over here. There's overload.
Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Flush to his right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Set to return it, here's Moore. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Loss of a yard.
On second and 11 now. Jackson
At the 23-yard line.
on the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins.
Pass.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay.
Oh, it don't matter.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Buccaneers 18.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
Side kick is recovered by the Bucs.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Hey, 66.
36. Pick me up. Here we go. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Brady. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Shotgun now for Brady. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And a short pickup here as he'll get up to about the 22-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that is incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 63 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait, that wide, 80. Alpha.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle to Evans. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. That throw by Brady incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
49's
To throw again. Brady over the middle here to Brown. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Antonio Brown, 32 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
Conversion.
Brady to throw again. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So down a couple scores. Only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one.
30.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
The ball carrier.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now here's Hill. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
By Levante David. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Hill. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Jackson's going to keep it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final score, Ravens.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points